dey watch we program dem, but you no subscribe yet to we channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program dem, but you no subscribe yet to we channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Mama, we still in the city. We dey look for a place for sleeping, man. Then they walking on the street so easy. Nothing no day for it. It no easy. It no easy. Nothing no day for it. Mama, we still in the city. We dey look for a place for sleeping, man. Then they walking on the street no easy. What do we do now? We dey on the street no more, things they go, they come, but we know say not definitely easy. Things they go. As we dey sleep and they wake, na so thing just the tomboy picking. Thing just the tranga pawi. But as thing the tranga pawi, where the pa they go and fly, and not defend ito instead, it just dey pawi thing, pan different explanation. So the big question now, wetin na the exact thing where this pa dey after? The mommy no dey cook, e just dey na TikTok. The pa no dey put chop money, e just dey fly. How they want make we the pikin them go able for survive? But again, when you talk that word and day, you get what go tell you say, na the pa responsibility for put food na the table. But na this same thing, na the pa be use and tell we say e able for handle the situation. But as we dey talk so right now, the pa they ready for something like this.
This government every week they get explanation. Every week something they happen, we pass them can explain. It dey reach tell people and they fed up.
Exactly. But this explanation they go on. It don't explain inside reality. It not tap though. Now they do the international explanation. But the explanation that's what you can do to them diaspora and then diaspora and then. Now they can give them now that thing for make them all just they clap like they left handle. They all can just they clap like they're not responsible. They all can just they clap. Why is then they clap yonder? Then people them they grumble, say things not easy. But the pa just they explain. Hey, this program we can do on short because the pa get for can explain to we. 11:30, yeah, Salon 10. The pa they can explain to we waiting they go on. Today get another different explanation. Not gonna say you after this program as you done so. When you see the notification, run come back. Like you can hear waiting the pa they can explain. Remember the pa like waiting then is bright waiting the pa like for do?
This government every week they get explanation. Every week something they happen, we pass them can explain.
And now they angry, interestingly, when they angry the Mona people, they cannot ever talk about that. Upon all the side the way they don't talk, they not ever may ping parenti way they call angry. Well, for say the paddle left winner we earn by God in power, the old man struggle for himself. But the part tell we say he gets the solution to his problem. He able for make that bread na the table, that food na the table, that bread and butter, he get the solution for him. But it tell like say the bread and the butter now world apart. The bread not the CI with the butter self. As he see the bread so, it don't melt in face and begin melt go other side. How we don't tell like now we yard. Waiting at the things them where they go on.
This government every week they get explanation.
And this explanation, it will honestly reach them where everybody will get tired. And when people get tired, 2023, then we're able for tell people them they no more, then we're able for go and say, Pa, we tired with your explanation because every day
This government every week they get explanation. Every week something they happen, we pass them can explain. It is tell people and they fed up with the explanation. And that is what we are doing now.
Okay, so that is it. Every week, every day, every now, every then, then just explain. Well, where the term reach, where the people here for really tired with all of them things, then they now the term then go bet yai or then bet them finger, blood no come out. Now so they can say, if they bet your finger, blood no come out. But anybody where they grumble right now grumble because the pardon say no care. It just they get no more. It they get. You will feel say the party do something in all like now for biao, then it's bright. You self now one party, one them where they always talk say the party explain. And now the party don't buy explanation. If you say a lie, when they come to that one they GG's now. Let we begin go small inside the different things then. Because today we get small thing for you. The party say then trust them pass the way how then trust the APC government. Well, that itself, it left to you with the camp see no more waiting they happen inside it today. One more time, my name Nasembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. First, we agree with sister them. Take to the social media. Now the woman them they really don't show say now then the thing in wanna pass all thing. So waiting they don't decide for do. They don't decide for say we not the settlement anymore. Now we go begin for the talk. How they want they decide for talk? How they choose for talk? Let me begin. One thing be the way them be say, to lambo na de sidoya, angry boku, to lambo na de sidoya, they suffer boku. So somebody be the designer on social media. They say, well, if the other way they to lambo na go sidon they suffer boku. How the song would get for talent this time around for 2023 election. But in the meantime, let me go quick one and yeri waiting back because things that we already talk. Let me yeri first. Waiting the alagba incessant get for say with regards how a one for let we take this kind of sufferness within the country right now.
I know it's hard for my people. I was expecting this, but I didn't promise simplistic solutions that will only last a week. I promise a total fix, and it will take time, and I'm working on that. I want to be judged at the end, not at the beginning. We have only started a long journey, and I'm going to assure Sierra Leoneans that we are definitely making progress in terms of making sure that Sierra Leone becomes the best destination for foreign direct investment, which has an impact on definitely providing a better quality of life because it will provide jobs and other opportunities for Sierra Leoneans to be able to have a better quality of life.
Well, I think the pa get in on point where you get for me cool. If you tell me plain one, pa, now you inside you multiple and day, you say, let me not judge you at the beginning, let me judge you in the end. 100 days when you be just come, 100 days when you just take 3 months, some days, about 10 days. Now people then begin talk about how they don't they see. Because they say that married where they sweet, now from the bachelor's eve. Picky way come for better. You know they do something you know what I mean. Now for me waiting. Now for me poo. Good. That fall way come for better. You know they do something. And they poo in foot. You know that one there? Well, people them spot them quick and say, the way how this thing don't begin go so it's Alex with the head for another domo. Now they say, it's too early. I wanna go begin do the kind of thing there. 100 days. Wait till you compare 100 days and the last one, the 11 years. It's too early. Una wait first. Now say, okay, now true. It makes sense. Let's just take 100 days. You know, we compare 100 days and 11 years. But the one that we get gray here, where they don't tell we one word. Then say, the one we waiting, Tima, it is see far past you. We see them. Not to lie. Not to lie, oh. Then people then they get serious word them. If you listen their word and put it into context, you go able to know the real meaning of what they mean. When they say, hey, you go know what it mean. Because they can always tell we say that for we know yeri, shh, waiting, we yeri, stone or abako. Anyway, so now this not the thing. Per all the wait force at the end, but waiting we still the doubt with regards to this particular statement. Now, waiting when? For say the ending, because normally they can say na 10 time, any government na 10 years, na 2 time. For say it is simply there we right now say, hey, but this not just early morning, I just come, una wait for stay, we go by afternoon time, lunch time. Una prepare lunch for una give we back go inside the dinner time. Now that's the really try for tell we, but that let's say if you left to you, because if you really don't ready for going to the dinner with this particular situation, if something when they can say you supposed for eat, you belly big, because net normally some people in there are students can say now for eat small, so you go able to get better growth, and rest fine, you no get that kind of way I belly go team up by you. So if something when we for eat lunch time, when we for eat and bell full. So we go for they go now belly small till they even turn the camp. We're not able for eat and bell full. Now net where they say na small thing where the chef chef or the cook chef na the kitchen and not they prepare serious food them. Now we go bell full. But if you feel say na net now you can eat gari, continue for eat time. Because on Monday gari ni born in chest na neto. Because if sometimes they're not able for give you rest for eat. Net, waiting and go give you. Begin think along the line. Think along the line. Because this is not the basic question them where we they begin for ask. Certain time then they ask we they go down. Because we get people that way they come and say, hey, but not this, not that. But this is not just the fact in reality. Basically, like me particularly, where I sit down here, I they talk waiting and talk. You know what I mean? Eh? As them they talk so, I just the touch am for you. Because what happen, I afraid bad name. And while you can tell me, say, hey, this now you lie. Tomorrow you're not able to challenge me in any how. But if that be the case, let me go quick ba. I hear one young lady is so much emotional that he decided for sing the national pledge. Thank you to the one we sent for with this there. He decided for sing the national anthem at the end of the dosa and watch this thing here where they come back gist no. And followed by what other social media commentator.
Sierra Leoneans, let's come to one, Sierra Leoneans. Let's be united, Sierra Leoneans. Let's come to one for a better salon. President Marabio, any salsa you day? This now you Sierra Leonean picking you Sierra Leonean sister. I just send the song to you, any salsa you day like you see them. Really, Sierra Leoneans in the suffer with the struggle. Now with this trade, we be then at street the campaign for you. We serving it 3,000 rest. How we go take survive? You know go even reach now with throat. Marabio come so we rescue. Marabio, you picking them the suffer. Marabio, we need you help. Marabio, we need you help. See how life there for we. Now we glad for you trade. Marabio, now we glad for you trade. See that now before everybody, every Sierra Leoneans, any salsa you day. This now na Sierra Leonean sisters. We dance for Mother Beauty, they look how we day. You say free education. Majority of we not drop out.
Now I must in that 3,000.
We 7 it's 3,000 rest. Now the pandis who say we 7 it's 3,000 rest. I want go tongue for go beg to me auntie 4,000 for transport. I go. I want go na for my side the guide for plants 3,000 per bike fee along go 10,000. I go. Mother be why? Come to we rescue. Sorry for you Sierra Leonean people then. We really need you. I pledge my love and loyalty. Mother be I pledge my love and loyalty to Sierra Leoneans. I pledge my love and loyalty to the country. I pledge my love and loyalty to you, the president. Fatima Bio, you say answer for our girls. See the streets today? So many dropouts. 13, 14, 15 years they become mother.
I saw something on Facebook yesterday. Some guy named Mohammed Kalan, not that Mohammed, another Mohammed Kalan. He say, then he say, one bag dress na 240,000 bills. APC no go see doya. Now we one bag dress no reach 400,000. You wonder how they sing there for me.
Bang bang, na 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 na. Raga spice, whoa whoa. Oh lad, you go. Oh lad. What? Cash record 1,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day. Poor one not get time for it, I swear. Lord, I can feel and proceed. The poor man they suffer, the rich man no they offer. I can feel and foresee. Money no there, how them go suffer. I can feel and foresee. Poor one they don't know the butter them bread. I can feel and foresee. But you don't sit, you not get you great. I said there's too much pressure on the people them eat. You make man just fed up. Too much pressure on the people them eat. You make me just they cry. 5,000 for the day. Some people not get time for it, I swear. 5,000 for the day.
Too much pressure on the people can make the people fed up. Too much pressure on the people can make them tired. And when they tire, then go take that kind of decision where you yourself no go lack for make them take. Too much pressure on the people. Is it too much? I hope now that so then sing am, but the bottom line I pick the sense, yeah, out of the nonsense. Yeah. This thing where they go on is really difficult. You know, the first lady where we play in video, you know, is so much emotional. Let's forget about the drama around everything. But let's look at the reality. Yeah, this now the exact thing where they happen. Young girl them, when you see them, they pass na street with bag and other things them. Not of us say kulo. They look now for who side and go able for make let them 2 ton full. Imagine you get 1 pan rest, you go buy 1 pan rest, una put 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, una all get for put on. And something na why back on and then put to. Because if only una say una want for cook better eats na us, una not able to use that money there. It is very serious. It really serious for the people. Tolombo na desidoya angry boku. So how who's remix? Who that go sabi do a remix for me? Right now. I would really like forget this remix. Do a remix of Tolombo, yeah, in a video. Send them for me. Yeah, now we number +23279421437, and then we go try for use them in whose edition, Tuesday edition of the program we had. We want to see how best we can get a remix of Tolombo na desidoya angry boku. Let's get this thing go around here. Let's see if how best we can able to make a remix. Let's see who that can get the best remix. Then when we don't assess how we go think of waiting for happen. Yeah, with regards to this particular thing. Let's get on this remix and see waiting to happen. But e really serious na the country. This man tell we say, he said the way how people dem dey suffer right now, e really difficult. He tell we say, he really want for change. From Kailaun to outside, people dem don really dey suffer. People dem don tire of paying for one bag rice from 60,000 leons to 200,000 leons per bag. Now, you don come, you don pull the rest from 200,000 leons, and then you don care and go to 400,000 leons per bag. Yes? So this na the situation. This man tell we say he in cabal, then tell we say then go come and make we get bread and butter. But as time they go, then tell we say not to that kind of thing they then tell we. Overnight changes are not easy. So let we take her easy. Let we go, you know, the way how we can take things. Now the kind of way then they, you know, they're not really like, what? They are big, let's take a break and listen this one back, ba.
Statistics matter, and that's what I don't do. If you look, some of them rest from 235,000 to 360,000 for bag. If you look pint oil, cooking oil, from 3,500 to 6,000. If you look rest per cup, from 1,200 to 2,000. The one way hit me heavy, then there's a way I asked somebody, say the cup pepper from 700 to 4,000. So when you look at why I choose them commodity, then I don't think and they man they go every day, go buy in the market can cook. Some man they cooking one cup rice plus all this night, the whole family, 5, 6 people, they eat. So when them price here begin jump, so it means that the poverty hard. And yes, they don't raise salaries of people, but you know they keep pace with the price inflation of them basic essential commodities here. So times are hard.
This expectation not alone, now we get for change. Nobody not the change economy overnight. As a nation, I want to make you understand one thing, that there is no quick fix to national issues or problems. If we want to bring happiness, it's not going to be in 2 years or 3 years. With COVID, we don't take already 1 year. We know the meet, we know the, as we talk, we go for cover remote, we know the whole world come to a standstill. But what we don't do is, now forgive hope, say, what we say we go do, we don't start for do a lot of the things there under very difficult circumstances at the time, at this particular point in time.
You cannot run any country or even an organization with a battered economy. So we knew we were going to meet with a very difficult situation, and we were equally prepared. We had planned for victory, and so when we got the victory, I selected JJ Safari, whom you just mentioned, to lead my team of economists for economic recovery. Have they done a commendable job? Yes, I would say. And that is why they are still there. If not, they will not be there. What did we do? We have a lot of resources, we have not managed them properly. And therefore, we have been dependent on the support of donor partners for a very large extent. And we need them. They are allies in our fight against poverty, in our fight to surge forward in development, and the rest of the activities we are engaged in. We needed to win the confidence of those allies. So what did we do? Well, we made a commitment to them.
So basically, we did just bring small things them to you. Because this man, we don't tell we say, the thing that we get inside we country, we no need for Abopa international donors them for make them go able for let we country go able for run. But the unfortunate say, like when they can say, waiting a pool, now they leak back. Now, it don't all them people there so to unpass any other thing in life. Because now them people where they make it they get, also it they keep and get. Now them people where they make it they pass beaucoup. Now them people where they make as if, you know, they get the way out and they do things. So all waiting this man been talk, it don't turn and they leak and back. All waiting it be done pull, now it don't turn back the leak. So it's very difficult for let we understand now who that na this person, because that kind tongue, that kind mouth we been talk with, na be that kind very serious mouth wey he use for mix up people and brainstem and say we no need this thing. Corruption bokun, this kind where people in the suffer is too much. We want for change, and who's change? But this big question now we fail for answer, or we fail for ask. After we don't talk about all the good things them, the luxurious things them where he say he gets in plan. Now I ask we, he say who's kind change where the people they want? But this one, none of we not pick them up for ask. Pa, who's kind change oh? So the change where him being get now give we so now. So why we they complain? We no need for complain because this na the exact change where he been get na in plan. But it put them into suspense. None of we no go further for ask or for investigate. The people are tired of suffering. The people want change. But what type of change do we want? Now they end them. You know, ever pass that side. Then now, this question will be asked in 2018. Now, with the CISO now. In, you know, now the answer this with the CISO physically. With the say physically. So now you get for begin for watch and prepare your mind for 2023. It don't begin tell you say anything where it talk out of a manifesto and not responsible for that day. So all of them good things then where it tell you right now say I did do this, I did do that. It not right time, it just talk out of big mouth. Because it go tell you say go by me manifesto one by one. Even the manifesto self, the things they already did it say if I not do them, waiting, I go explain. You remember what Dennis Bright say? He said he go explain why I not do them. This now the same man will say I know they take excuse from COVID, but COVID now don't make this. How you call landing an excuse or not? Okay, now question and answer I can understand. Anyway, we still inside the business of angry business. So Lambo now this angry boku. I want for you. I see somebody they give me remix just now, but honestly, I want you for do a video of the remix for me. Yeah, I don't want to follow it just right now, but he puts this in waiting. He say, "Paopa no go sidoya, they fly boku. Paopa no go sidoya, they fly boku. Oh, Paopa no." I like this one. Paopa no go sidoya, fly boku. Paopa no go sidoya, they fly boku. Anyway, we go on for see the remix then they come inside. Yeah, for me because tomorrow we won't forget this kind of light one back for the actual taste, but in the real figure. You understand what I mean? Eh? Okay, this is my program. We are. My name not MBPA, the Freedom Fighter. Today, my brother, bye. Another. So another, I go take over. Now, my uncle, I not talk anything bad about him. Yeah, I just they make sure say I praise him. Good one. Yeah. Paopa no go sidoya, fly boku. Paopa no go sidoya, fly boku. Okay, let me go to one of the other celebrity. Let me hear waiting himself because the thing that way they mourn me, if the one the way we feel say we for they say sisi waiting they happen, but one need small thing, then they cry. Waiting this mean now for we all. They are big lawyer resign up sheriff but waiting himself see.
Price control. You see this akara I used to buy one block. Now na 3 for 10,000. That's not cool. Price control is a problem. Palming cream, I sent for go buy palming cream this morning. I usually they buy palming cream. I think the latest we buy now be 65,000, eh? Today, then say 100,000. That's like 35,000 on top. That is not cool. Braid. The braid over they buy. You know that normal braid, they sell at 1,000, then go 1,500, but I think they say shame per themselves. So then can do again to 1,000. But let me tell you, there is another braid. When that ball braid, that sweet braid, they sell 6,000. When me they eat, it's now 8,000. But now let me tell you the one where really money me way choke me in my neck by this price control issues. Now the cement. I don't work on a project for the past 3 months. Where I start for work on the project, we be they buy cement for 65,000. No, sorry, 75,000. Let me be honest. Now, 3 months to today now, we are buying cement today. It's 120,000. And this is just in 3 months period. Cement went from 75,000 to 120,000. And I promise you, before they say another 3 months, it don't go to either 150 or 200,000. You know why it's so bad where the price they go up so bad things them? It's because the people in salary they change. Like if somebody they get a minimum wage of 500,000, or let's say even 1 million, but your responsibility then still stay the same. And then the prices then they change and then they go up, but your own salary they go up. Waiting then they make you. It means you will become poor because you will not be able to afford your life. So price control is such a big deal, and I don't know why nobody is paying attention to that. Fuel now is 10,000 for liter, right? So now when you buy 20 liter, it's 200,000. Do you remember when it was like 90,000 or something? Like I don't even remember anymore. But now we had to buy 40 liter, which I can buy 40 liter at a time, right? Now I pay 400,000 for 40 liter. It's like somebody has to pay attention. Do you know how you take care of citizens? You pay attention to the bills that they pay, because some of we they work for we money, them we they do honest living. We not a thief, we not a beg from people, we not a go label. We really able for work and make we own money and live on with money. But if life keeps becoming expensive in the country, but the money where they make monthly not they add, waiting and they go lead to. Not only they lead to where someone go begin new things where you're not supposed to do for money. Even it leads to corruption in small areas. Forget even for say the political corruption. That one day on the middle name. But even we where they work in small sectors and where they affect people their lives them on a daily basis. If me expenses they go up, but the money where they make now they go up, waiting happen and they pull you out by the people them. I begin ask them for more money. I begin charge them more. And then you make the poor people they even suffer some more. So I have wanted to talk about this for months now. Actually, since the cement we go 100,000. Now we don't decide to talk about this, but I don't really get the right moments. And now as I'm talking to you, that is like 120,000 for cement. It is not fair to us. And then you still go ahead and say salon people there will not be below now we can't see. But are you want the ordinary boy or the ordinary girl who just they make small thing we don't go if they don't buy in land for like put structure? If it's so expensive, because you go start the project with a budget, but before you get in the middle of the project, the budget don't skyrocketed. So your house will be left unfinished. You not go ever able to finish that house day. And then society go say, oh, all this also unfinished house then at the country. And the reality is you will never ever be able to finish that house. You know why? Because the prices only go up, they do not come down. So this is me. I am so concerned for myself and every other citizen. Like the people who are in charge of price control, they really need to look into that, because we are suffering. We're absolutely suffering. Everything that I'm telling you right now is legit. I lived it. I live in this country. Everything is so expensive. It is so hard. It makes the country so difficult. And the people that they sell, if nobody really monitor them, they're just gonna keep raising the price. And I don't know what they look after to raise the price, if not because maybe the ship or the couch property them, and then they charge more. Or I really don't know how this works. What I know is I am a consumer.
Let's begin with this. You say you torment, you don't know waiting the calls down there and all of this thing and you as well they call on them for the monitor them people them the way they sell, yeah. But you know the unfortunate part, the government not go able for monitor them because the government not get total control. Everything are private and the government not get any control over them. And the number two part of them, the government in tax na the water key, na the airports and borders them too much. The different things the way they pay it too much. So what do you expect? I've been listening to the Minister of Tourism, yeah, where for example you they pay 400 euro, for example, for come out like from somewhere in Europe for go now like Gambia or Guinea, then you go pay about 1,400 euro for go to Sierra Leone. You see the difference? Because of what happened, the people them where they get the airlines and they complain about the way how the tax na the airport talek. So if the tax high na the airport, of course prices then get for go up. Now let's look back na the water key. If person don't take in container to the water key, don't go pay almost million, like 40 million leons for example, for clear, or 42 or 45 approximately for clear in 40 feet container. You look inside it. That money all that 40 million leons day or 45 millions. Again for pull out all inside and things and then you remember say again for ship them. For ship and first to Sierra Leone, it's a very high cost. Yeah, you get for pull all them things and they you get for pull the money when you buy the single things them for make you able for get what you call business. All that and they imagine at the end of the day, who that they pay the price? The consumer, the end user, the people when no get money for order, the people where they buy and market one for let them make them family life go before. Now then they suffer. But you guess what? This not by mistake. In the 2018 presidential debate, in the BBC interview, yeah, this caretaker by then tell we say the tax exemption too much. Then go look into that one and day. Now they don't look into that one and day. And they don't make sure say they don't lock the leakages them for the poor people and they open River Nile for them waiting at the power. You see the thing? The corruption when they at the power they do is much bigger than waiting we they ever see around. So they lock leakages them, which is true, but not for the people. Because when they lock the leakages them, you the ordinary people think for triangle for you. Now like if this small hole right now, water they drop there, then I take potty, I put and they it don't lock. So what thing they happen? Instead of that side where one drop be the camp, so you make use of them. Now you go begin fenam. The pan self water it divert now. And when the pan, the rainwater where it divert from the pan, it just they go inside their own buckets them. So if you want water now, you know we get from them. Pass you go begin fan pump na different side there. And we all know how pump water out for get right now. This is how the situation tell like right now for we all now we had. So if you don't understand. Now you did talk about another thing. You talk say things then they go up every day. Yes, which is correct, you correct. But you say the salary you know they go up. Me, if I dey work, the salary you know they go up right now. I tell God thank you. You know what's painful? Now for the one the way they work, they know they get salary. Like the one them na Cornut Hospital, for example, where we can always make example. Yeah, we work 8 months, 10, some man 1 year, 6 months, then they work. They not get salary, but then they work. How you go say they your life talek? So if I dey work, I dey get me normal salary, Alexa if you not increase. I dey say tell God thank you, alhamdulillah. But if you dey work, you know they get nothing. You just the abo no more. Sometimes they go work self, you know work no more for the name work. Because you expect self nothing that you owe. Nobody know they respect you. How you expect for the things go that way now? You do understand what I say? So I think for me, it better for I work salary not go up than I work salary not come at all. But this all are the things them where we they talk about. The difficult moments where we they talk about every day inside we country. So as I say, if the celebrity them, the Vicky Remo, the when I am how they call them, Vicky Remo, the Zainab Sharif, the other people them, they cry. Waiting we go talk about the ordinary people them. Waiting really we get for say but the ordinary people them. This thing really trouble. It really the trouble. December car with money then they lost. Then after money or less, when money they don't lost at the end of the day, things say for it, not the day. I beg, where the money and where the food.
After the election, where them do. We still they wait for the change. All the promise when they make, they don't be like saying I fake. Where the money, where the food. Cause everybody want improve. Since you come, the tears and pain, we don't tire to complain, I see the bad way you've been do. You don't turn Nigeria into 97% and 5%. You know been talk like president. They rule Nigeria with sentiment. And take your office to revenge. Oh yeah now, Oga Buhari, we dey beg you. Let Nigeria no go scatter for your head, yo. Yes, sir. After the election, where them do. We still dey wait to see the change, yo. Cause all the promise when they make.
After the election, we still dey wait for the change. upon all the promises them where they don't make to we, nothing we not see. But again, The change we not wait for. I think the change they live with we right now. What type of change do we want? This is the most powerful speech we caretaker don't ever make. The people are tired of suffering. The people are tired of paying for a bag of rice from only 60,000 leons to 200,000 leons. Now let's take in the reverse version. The people are paying now for a bag of rice for 400,000 leons. My people are suffering. This is the change I promise you, my people. Take it easy. You see, eh? But anyway, like I say, we go get for join them pretty soon after we end this broadcast. Then we'll come up just now, we join them, and then we go waiting the party say. But all the promise where they make. Okay, we not done it too. From the angry business, all thing we see inside this government. All thing. If not so angry, we see other things them. Yeah? Even Christmas if they not the left. All thing we see. Anything we not see inside or under this government, not to SLPP in power. For now, anything we not see in a salon, it means not to SLPP in power. We government very cool. All things will happen. All things they be. All things they go on. So now, waiting they happen. We find out say inside their own election safe, plenty things they happen. From the angry, the how they call themselves, the Kuska self, they're not the left way. If not so angry, then put power, then go make we get caught at. Let me just watch this one again, where they own self complain, they complain themselves.
Politician and political aspirants from chairman Constitution 116. I just come up on the election, constituency election, between me and Mr. Mohammed Balasama Mara, Community Center, Wellington, Palmer State. During election, being Team B, Team 2 a day, Team 2 a day, Mr. Maradi, Team 1. That Team 1 day, we will get for conduct elections for YG, PRO, Organizing Secretary, and Financial Secretary. After they don't vote down, they don't count. Me and Team 2 don't begin win. They don't win first position, second position, they don't win and done. Then Mr. Mohamed Balasama Mara give instruction to his supporters. They say make them destroy the ballot papers and make them destroy the whole process of the election. They don't destroy everything, fed the policeman then, fed yourself, and they're about for kill me, policeman then rescue me, the police land over, they can't accompany me in my house. Just as I arrived at my house, I enter inside my compound, I did my corridor. Now I see Mr. Balasama Mara Mohammed, we are the contender, we mean to contest for this position chairmanship. I see him, he did for a convoy of people them, a man them, they all wear in t-shirts. My man in t-shirt, picture them before they all wear in t-shirts. And enter inside my first gate, I enter my compound. Now I go inside the house, I enter up the ceiling. As you can see, let me first get this where I enter. After I don't destroy the property and done, put everything done, like the property and done, and I've grown. You can see this wire, and my television and my video. Shares all the group, the balance with the children and I've grown. This is my microwave. So when my seven and poil and they get instruction the people them say, ain't get somebody behind Prince Harding. Alex Prince Harding say, even if they kill me above, when they kill me and frame me inside, they may kill me. He say, Mr. Alex Prince Harding, I instructor, get information, say no mind. Until they say you go to jail for 1 day for Constitution 116, no mind about that. This is my microwave. You know, it is story about them. Say, hey, Honorable Jalo, me Prince Harding, they be now. Mohammed Balasama Mara, and they get instructions. I mean, microwave. We see they don't put everything. All things are grown. This is me cool man himself. Chairs on the poil, me amplifier, and in this back. The all things are grown and popular. Cool man the chair, all is in brook them, rubber chairs them, and brook them. You know, also the second gate for enter the compound. They can and broke this one back and enter there. Just imagine the grand picking a bicycle I buy for them. Now in them broke all the purple everything. And damage everything. Mama Mara say in get Prince Hardy Vienna as Prince Hardy Vienna. Many pop everything. What kind of tires all around the other new one, all they can go. The other one and left in there. Kuma all Kuma, all the broke can the purple all the covered in pan. This is the other electrical appliances. Me DVD itself trying to do the receiver that one day the DSTV receiver. You can see the stone in the ground here. But the stone there where the stone me host. Put the balance stone in the ground here. It's a water tank. This is the bus tank. We try on the ground. And bus under all as you see no more damage and purple and bus under all water tank. Where they get a tap on them. And the purple all thing in there. You know, you watch Pantam in the house, you see how they don't put well, roll all, and you don't damage them, you stone them Pantam. This way they all Pantam, damage them, zinc them, same stone Pantam the house. They bust all the zinc there, so you see the stone them Pantam the house. Then bust all the zinc them. You know, you come here, can you imagine? The television, LG television, 8 inches, 6 inches, they pull all things. See, broke all the plan doing 2.5 and since 2.5 and broke LG television, plasma television. You know, we have very expensively for everything we charge all the church including children and the ground. The grinder machine targets all things and popular see can bottle and the whole in the hand, bottle the whole in the hand. They say Honorable Bujalo and Prince Hardy. Dr. Alex Prince Hardy, national chairman, I send them, say, Mina for kill me. And for keep Usua above, for Usua there against them. For keep Usua. Say, because Usua there against them, it supports Jimmy Battle Sunga for kill me. That election, because it's 116 election, today, the 18th, under all costs, they want to, you don't mind me go jail for me, they kill me. You don't mind about that. You don't mind, but they for kill me. You know, anytime in Pala, we don't want all the Polam. You can see the one here. You can see the one here, then pour the one here inside here. Press that and go inside. Also, as you enter the palace, see all the damage, look at me, window all. Still window. The broke all thing they pull on. All thing they pull on. For me, it's very normal for the pull to understand the purple. See me chairs them. All me chairs them, you see the chairs them, the damage them, you can see the stone on the palace. The purple all thing. See Dr. Alex Prince Hardy. And Honorable Bujalo and the Senate. They get back in the Vienna. Me set them. Whereby see them. Me laptop them all. See how me laptop them. The property, computer laptop them. All the property. To all the ground. See, me set them. All the pala. Me set the all the pala. You see how they don't damage the all. They amplify the all. You see how they damage the all. Property pala. You know, there's this set here, but guess over how many set they pack go up here. The good one, the new one, all the crown go. Me laptop, the new one, another third laptop. The people have to use in my office. All the crown go. You know, phones they didn't have when we pack them for charge. 3 different phones, all the crown go. You know, the crown go. You watch also, this time we got picking the room, this. We enter there. This time we got picking the room. Then vandalize all me got picking a room, carry the new shoes and go, the bags, all things and can't go. We got picking a room. Boss all these things per tap. They purple everything. Because this time radio on the ground, the DSTV receiver on the ground, the purple all thing. You know, we come, now the pala, you see, they enter my room, they broke into my room, my door, my room. They broke into my room, you know, me picking a box them, scatter them. See how they pack clothes. I don't have the ceiling. I don't have inside the ceiling, the toilet ceiling. And they don't there at the hearing. Mohammed Balasama man, they talk. He say, make them burn the house. If they don't see me, don't search all out in the rooms and they don't see me, make them burn my house. You know, they pack all my clothes in at the bed. They want to put fire pan for burn them. He said they have been getting on top and me with your by Muscat, he would say all by until all them all thing go. You see, if you can see her, all my document was against her. You know, there's open me the face and place of document and go. My work in 3 boxes up now. All the boxes can't go. Over and corner under. And I work in boxing there. You see, the open here. You have to get cash box and the box in there. Then carry go. This other box, the open arm. You have the other box, the open arm. Then carry some thing and go valid thing and go also and go time. Go and pack on here. Then set the hour get now inside my house now. See, inside the hour I get about how many I've been using that for sale. They get all thing go about how many all thing go. You know, at the area remember that I was already talk. He said, Prince, how did they be now? And Honorable Jallo, they be now. So when they bomb my house, you know, so if I didn't say the house, they made a bomb the house.
I don't tell the different things that happen from different people at different points in time. You know, so this is not a strange thing. Most people understand now. But now we sit down the other day when the other one and they get convention na McKinney. We see one of them, bobo them, SLPP them, bobo them, we can always they talk for them, decide for going to a computer, take all video them, bring and come out and talk all sorts of things against a opponent party them. So, but not knowing that, or if forget, because not for say no, it tend for forget say, the thing already talk about, nothing we get for, where they under their own foot. This violence business, nothing where we go condemn every other day. Because we can always say unacceptable. Violence not get placed in the society at all. At all, never. But what do you for do? When the government of the day, their own party, or the party within a power, now then they parent kind thing they are. Talk and go, talk and come. If not been the opposition, they do them kind thing they are. You go see waiting the policeman and go do. But upon all them kind thing they are, you see policeman they behind them people there, they all they go together, they say that they guide them, like the Prince Adin and other people, they say that they guide them, for let them do it in they want for do. Guess what? Prince Adin, not to the first time this, a name they come up and different things them. Not to the first time this. Prince Adin, in your main people the way they near himself, it they damage them. It they order in young policeman them for turn gun for them people them day. It don't happen right now as we dey talk. But we dey come with hand to you pretty soon. Prince Adin, Chairman SLPP, National Chairman SLPP. We know what you do. The people them where they very close to you. When you una reach to one point where they're not too happy with you, you they tell you policeman them, you bodyguard them, let them turn gun for them, and indeed themselves they pull the trigger. As we dey talk so, recent case day of that one day. Recent case. But in the Prince Adin self, I don't they try for each and several times for go into that kind of discussion in day. Recently, and as I dey talk so, the person in foot they in difficult position right now. Prince Adin, National Chairman for the SLPP. So if this man come and tell me this kind of thing, like me, if any other person doubt, me no go doubt, because I know you and work. Me no go ever doubt. You know, when it comes to the issue of them kind of thing they are, we defend and difficult because the police, they support them, the caretaker, they always come out for talk about things them when it gets for do with the opposition or then supporter them. But when it comes for the young party supporter them, the young region where they believe say that they get votes, nothing here happen. Then go simply tell you say, na small chamot, not to any big thing. We don't see Laila and Slim as on a public television, AYV, national television. And they talk about the primary election them. Upon all the video the way they play for them, they say no happen. Upon all where the people and they talk Creole, strong Creole, they explain the term. Already thing happen. Laila and Slim say no happen. But if now something may happen during APC convention, then for be call all sorts of names. We tell you now they're not good for the country. Now lawless people them, then are terrorists. All their names then they didn't get them. And at that time, if we be see by the caretaker, they come and say we go use all we power where we get for put them under control. But right now, when the lawlessness done they at the highest peak, now the young party, nobody know the talk because for them that is acceptable. Now John Permine to win a John Reyes. What do you expect? Anyway, we continue for let you can see the people the way they behind some of them things they are so. And let you see how best the SLPP government they condone like kind thing and day. But like me again, I'm not good doubt because what happen as fast side will be don't talk say they want them way sober, mother bio Julius, mother bio no care about them. But mother bio it they always battle the one them way they pankuskas business. Before we come to the next video, please hit for the like button. Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Admin. Hit for the like button. We get 57 likes and plenty other people in the watch. Please give me 50 more likes on top of this. We go appreciate us so much from YouTube. Yeah, not enjoy the program so much that you forget. Thank you very much to the one them all we watch, we don't share, and we don't like na Facebook. We appreciate to that so much. Thank you also to the one that we don't do the same na YouTube. But please continue for hit the like button. We want to see 100 likes right now from from YouTube. Now let me go back and see how them people here so really they deal with even the one when mental retarded people them. People there where they not look so bad at the aid. How they can deal with same kind of people there. Let's watch how blacker where they don't beat sober one. Christmas self defeat trouble. When he see say this and they beat me, a fun way for make fine talk and stupid them. Lord listen this one, they come back just now.
Finally, even that, I need to start me life.
Let's now. Shut up. Talk now.
I'm a bravo this show.
Steady. Let's talk now. Talk to you. Talk about play.
If anyone shock me, like if you shock me, I don't to compromise.
I said you talk about play.
I'm a wasa before. I
said talk about kuna steady.
Now you know say.
Okay, now use them to use here.
Make it for me much. I can't go buy gym. Now me get money for 45,000 for pay.
What people that say carry more kill you. I'm more kill you.
Well, not to you. Now what you are doing bad.
Oh, you realize what city
bad. No, now I know because of national. Don't get all that chap me not tell me to happen before. But now I tell me to happen because say na so you do.
Never follow the way.
When we're going to pull me and say, do not meet me and up at the start. Like I had
okay, if you go.
I like you say that the bed so that's only for us as ever the bed.
No, not so that. I will set you as I want you to.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's a Musade.
Well,
if you are go meet me on the post
station, you don't want to friend. They say, as I be safe.
Okay.
Then I got to go to.
What now? She wants to go to be safe. Tell us
but I still don't say that see me at tax force. When the black car, if what's to meet up with the tax force national company. Yes, by NPV station they call it Lincoln Navigating. Right now they would see 105 when I would say yes. Anybody who not expect some. I mean, one business happened before us. So you in the streets. You get sense 5 senses. If you don't see, you go know.
Yes. You go see.
You go feel so that you breeze. That breeze no more miss you. I was in life minutes.
Tell them. Okay. So black out another one.
Papa for life.
Papa for life.
Papa for better. You want better. I want better. Man, I be also that team for this. Yeah, points up around. Tax on it. God, I go to tax first.
Black out not touch you again.
Black out never beat you again.
Black out take a boo boo and laba. Tell us say that is street today. We never try to serve. Tell them more. Keep down.
Soldier. So when I don't know if I want to talk say street soldier no effective copy street soldier. I still talk so say street lion no effective lion na it. So una ore anda. Na una no more go laba.
Tell them they laba.
All right. So one simple message where I want you take home. I want you take home say even black away Chris is sober pass the tax force. Black and no say if he talk anything, yeah, where they go against them, then go beat them. So what he do? He use that intelligence. Waiting where he don't keep all along where they say don't Chris. He bring and come out. He put them up and able for dominate them. They're all gladdy over stupidity. So the way they been beat Blacker, people them come up. Oda say na Blacker, Oda say na soldier team. Two confession. Nine they do. When people them they say na soldier team beat Blacker come out and talk don't say na lie. Now one kind people sort of people them na drama Blacker make them pay Blacker for do them kind thing and they now you don't hear this not to behind the camera again, you know, they appear in front of the camera and then you see the ratty, the I call them no more now, they all they come out. Now the only thing they say one thing the way they can say, then say for satisfy full man now for agree with them. This not the exact thing way Blacker do so. Blacker very wise. He not say if I agree with someone they are based on waiting and they tell me I go satisfy them because they're all fool. You remember that word there? For satisfy a fool is to agree with him. So Blacker do exactly a dance to the tune because he want for free himself. Blacker do everything way possible and at the end of the day he rip from them back. Because he tell them say he way they say Chris, he get sense. Their way they say get sense. Now they the Chris man them. He even go to the blow the on so much that he butu behind them in front and at the side of the mutuka the tax force you know what they call her it flatter them and they all take them buy to Blacker then even go to the fact Blacker tell them say mother be on this you know they force somebody for talk something even Chris man they don't be target for SLPP. Chris man they be target for SLPP. So what much more about me or my brother? This even tells you know me wife I will talk this for y'all a vex because one other full man talk to me and I be one for reply am but they say no. You understand? Because he tell me exactly say them people are not crazy people them and that is true. Look am. Exactly so. Exactly. How on earth you go the tension Chris man like this? You know say this person he really crazy. You always they go after him because of what they talk. You know they force somebody for love. Then say waiting, you they take the horse na the water side, but you not go force am for drink. So they take him na the water side by force. Then in tell them say it gets sense past them. It do exactly what they want. Watch 2-3 days later waiting Blacker they talk back. These guys, and interestingly, you are Blacker they talk about say if they want to do me something, therefore we don't do shock, therefore we don't shock me. Then get all kind of thing at the hand that they mutukade. Then get shocker, then get gun, everything then gets that they mutukade. How on earth we go to live in a society like this? Not to for say they don't know say this kind of lawless people them they around though. Then they. The one arata where we all sabi. The other day, he go thief na one sign at Lumley. By the time they say 2-3 days, they don't pull him back. The other time, go back inside people in supermarket and shop. He go cause problem there. They left him back. The other time, pass where he and them policeman they hold on. Then they left him back. Because Alpha side will tell we say, Julius Madabio, the one them way sober and not care about them. Now the one them way are lucky, now he care about. This na pure testimony. Just right thing where they happen. Just pure testimony. Blacker really intelligent. Intelligent is so exactly intelligent so much that he exposed them say them people are very stupid. Very stupid. Thank you very much, Blacker. Continue for play game. Yeah, play card. We know say what you can want for talk. You dey talk am from your heart. But anything where they force you for talk, you dey talk am because you want for save yourself. God bless you, my brother. Continue for stay blessed. Although they say you crazy, but now we don't know say you get sense past the people and where SLPP value. Now we don't see that kind kuskas we go up, we don't go pull things that another man in us. Now then people here, now SLPP always deal with. Now then people here, now SLPP always they go with. So if you understand now what we mean. Yeah? Okay, if that be the case, let me move. Please continue for hit the like button. We still won't forget something like 100 likes from now. Please, thank you very much for now who don't like the program already. Let's tell you I say the 2nd of October, we will be on a Saturday. Adebayo making debut. Well, waiting that mean it appear for the first time on a live show. Yeah, where you said we get for call and then you add a voice inside the program, just like Blue Mind, but now we are what they do. So you go get for call and talk to them, ask them question one by one. Yeah, so make sure say you always stay tuned so you go get the best. Yeah, from we. Okay, and in something like 11:30, we go definitely get for join SLPP as the caretaker go talk again in a town hall meeting, yeah. But we go end we on pretty soon. Let's continue with the program, yeah. And let me go now to another issue. Blacker, go rest, yeah, go rest. Let me go now to different other things then. Different other things then they happen. Let me go and see waiting still they go on inside we yard. Oh life. If we not sleep forever, we not continue forget some amusement, some surprising things them will happen inside we country. Never. We know we get down there. Now, we don't hear this man don't tell we say he wants for make you trust him or let you wait stay by the end of the time though you judge him, ain't he? So now, when they can go 4 years back, when it just become caretaker, October, then do an interview. And one of the things we say is the people not been trust the last government because the last government been the lie. That's why when they be even talk about Ebola, they're not been believe. Yeah? But we see waiting to happen. Let me just watch this one. We'll come back just now.
One of the things that you've endured is the Ebola outbreak. There's been a slump in commodity prices. There are challenges in your efforts to renew the economy there. What specifically are you doing to address these issues and help the country grow?
We inherited a very difficult economic situation indeed, but with some discipline, we have been able to stabilize the situation. Corruption definitely I have described as a threat, a national threat. And we have started the process of first reducing or taking off impunity, corruption with impunity. That is when public officials think that they can steal or do anything that is corruption, and that at the end of it all, nothing will come out of it. So we have established a judicial inquiry, which we soon start, and that is going to send a strong signal. Others have described it as a witch hunt, but what I really want to do is to tell people that you cannot just take from the coffers of the state without some accountability. This is democratic accountability. Monies that are meant for the people must reach or benefit the people. So once we take them on this one, the people we know now that corruption is not free. You must account for it someday. That is, we are reducing the impunity. We have also strengthened the Anti-Corruption Commission. We have changed the leadership and we've given them the independence to go after people, including my own government and myself seated here, on any situation that they find to be a corrupt practice.
So you've been willing to open your own government to the same laws that you're applying to everyone else?
Correct.
Talk to me a little bit more about some of the lessons that you think that the country and its people should draw out of the Ebola epidemic. One of the things that I noticed from the research about that time in the country's history is that citizens not just were fearful about a health crisis, they began to distrust their government. How are you working to repair that trust, to re-earn that trust?
There is definitely a trust deficit in Sierra Leone, like most other countries in the world, where the people become so critical,
so distrustful of the government. And that emanated from the fact that when there was an eruption of the Ebola virus, they didn't take it seriously. In fact, they said it wasn't on. So I think we have to open our doors. We have to let the public know what is happening. We have made serious pledges to the nation, and we are keeping those so they know that when you say something, you do it, and then they will trust you in future. When you say there is Ebola here, everybody should be careful, people will be careful. But if you make it a habit of lying, and that was what was happening for the most part. So even when people were told there was Ebola, they said, no, this is not a government that we can trust. They've been involved in telling us lies for a very long time. So I have made pledges, and I'm fulfilling those pledges one after the other, even without international financial support. That is going to reestablish some amount of trust and confidence between the people and the government.
So the first question where I go ask, this government now, government where you trust, la pour me safety. Now government this way you trust, make us see you comment in the comment section and here waiting exactly you think about this particular word. This na government where you trust. They say people have not been trust the last government because of the too much lie. Well, he always they make sure say where he talk say he dey do this thing, he go honestly do am. So you don't hear in a way. You know the lie where he talk say he dey do am. You know that they make the people they get trust on them. They get trust on the government. So what do you think about this particular word where this particular caretaker don't say? Now I want you to play with me inside the comment section. Drop your comment down and tell me. I know they talk about on this because we don't see. As recent as then days they are when it go na UN, where it do a Zoom call to UN. It talk about the $500 where the free education they make every family one pikin they save. You know, where parents them they save for one pikin $500. When this word been come up, plenty people them they left with breeze na their mouths because they're surprised. So this na the trust story they talk about. As recent as now, Transparency International don't talk say this government not accountable. Then don't drop how many places down. This na the thing what we talk about. Pan Peace Business Global Peace Index. This government drop 10 places down. This na the other things that we talk about. Then we not get any peaceful atmosphere. We not get a transparent government. We see how much they struggle for be transparent, because anytime we them talk something, the thing they turn back on them. Now like we go say, they snake the bet in tail. Now like this. If they don't talk something, go with the head so, it go round, where it come back, it see object, it forget saying in tail, it don't left behind, it bet them. Now exactly that kind of way they caretaker beauty behave. He always done the trumpet about this thing what they call corruption. But we all know what in italic. When it comes on corruption business, this we own caretaker, they tell we in Francis Ben Kelfala, they tell we say most of the people the way they don't point finger pa say them corrupt, not to corrupt. Now mistake them mistake. So waiting they happen, let them give them more chance. Yeah? And let them care and go now the prevention department for let them go preventing canteen and they. So all of the money where they say they don't thief na both case. All na both case. But yet still, this man with all them kind of thing that happen, it is so much bold and come out to we back now we face and tell we say waiting in the tell
hard for my people. I was expecting this, but I didn't promise simplistic solutions that will only last a week. I promise a total fix, and it will take time, and I'm working on that. I want to be judged at the end, not at the beginning. We have only started a long journey, and I'm going to assure Sierra Leoneans that we are definitely making progress in terms of making sure that Sierra Leone becomes the best destination for foreign direct investment, which has an impact on definitely providing a better quality of life, because it will provide jobs and other opportunities for Sierra Leoneans to be able to have a better quality of life.
So this man, they talk about better quality of life, and they talk about for let them provide jobs. From where it don't come, be brother and sister, they'll be honest. Apart from the fact that they provide job, now the different government ministries them for young people them, almost job it don't provide for people them na the country. Almost. Where you go say this na job on my own kind side, if you qualify kind side, almost job they don't give. It been come and tell we say they provide 2 million jobs. I know say by now it don't provide the one in day. So no judge am at the end. And one thing I like, it really dey try for make the life of the people and better. And exactly na that it dey try for do. So una trust the process and give am chance, yeah? I want una vote for am back 2023. Yeah? If una vote for am 2023, that means say Blacker get sense pass una. Because you take Blacker in art today, quarter. And not the member Marabi yourself. But una go vote for Marabi back 2023. It means say Blacker get sense pass una all. And una fumble back when you vote. It means say Blacker get sense pass them. Because when he come for Blacker, he know exactly what Marabi do. He go to the extent when a team not collect for talk. He give dog. He name her after him. So you see how best Blacker no say this man they perform. You know? So let we see what thing will get for happen. We go really want for see. Anyway, I can take a break now. Yeah. And then wait for them for join them back pretty soon. Okay. I want to tell you plenty thank you for what you don't like. Please continue for like the program. What you don't like, you don't share, you don't comment. We appreciate you so much. Yeah. May God bless we all. Let God continue for make we get the kind of leader we go able for get the country in our hearts. Yeah. We tell una plenty thank you. God bless we all. God bless we all. Hey God. Sometimes I don't know who side for begin, who side for end. But still, I will still tell una thank you on behalf of the team, and then I take my leave. If you see the notification come up back, now for please join me, because you can listen to Caretaker Bill. Yeah? Get yourself a wonderful night. Or they come back just now.
DMT Entertainment.
We do this for Salon.
You say we from 2018 where you be the president. Friday and Sunday, the people in they pray for make you pay them there too. I say Marabio, the people in don't know say you they lie yo. I say Marabio, the people in don't know say you they thief oh. Now because of Fatima, you know the ruling country fine. Oh in Fatima, he don't break the country down. Because of Fatima, he they make the people suffer. In Fatima, hey. Now because of Fatima, you no day na the gun. Oh in Fatima, he kill the bokuna. Now because of Fatima, oh pape take and kill. Oh in Fatima, I woulda go can save we now. Because of Fatima.
But pape, why you know the rule we find? Mind you, not for save we you be signed. Every day you they fly. And you left the people and pan cry. Go, why for be so? Now we be say yes, now we say no. The people and this gone if you don't know. 2023 you they pack go.
I say Marabio, the people and don't know say you they lie yo. I say Marabio, the people and don't know say you they thief oh. Now because of Fatima, he know the rule the country fine. For him Fatima, he don't break the country down. Because of Fatima, he dey make the people so. For him Fatima, hey. Now because of Fatima, job no dey na the bone. For him Fatima, he kill the boku na the bone. Because of Fatima, Opa Pete can kill. For him Fatima, I woulda who can save we na this. Because of Fatima, Marabio, see the pikin and they cry. Marabio, see the people then they die. Marabio, see education they die. Marabio, everybody just say Marabio. The people then don't know say you they lie, yo. I say Marabio, the people then don't know say you they thief, oh. Now because of Fatima, he know the rule the country fine. For him Fatima, he don't break the country down. Because of Fatima, he dey make the people so. For him Fatima, hey. Now because of Fatima, job no dey na the bone. For him Fatima, he kill the boku na the bone. Because of Fatima, Opa Pete come in. For him Fatima, now who the who can save we na this country? I say Marabio, the people then don't know say you dey lie, yo. I say Marabio, the people then don't know say you dey thief, oh. Now because of Fatima, for him Fatima.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.